Up YouTube, it's your boy SpritualSmv. I'm back with another big body. What? I'm back with another big body banger. You feel me? Don't forget to like and subscribe, comment if you new, hit the notification bell so when I upload bangers like this one, you shall be notified. And with that being said, let's get right into it. Alright, I got a good one for y'all. Time doesn't exist, history has to repeat itself. Okay, so I know you understand time doesn't exist because when you wake up, you do the same thing every day. Every day. Whatever you do, you might got a 9 to 5, and you get up in the morning, you brush your teeth the same, you do everything the same, you go to work the same way, you talk to the same people, and then you want to experience change, but change never happens. This is the loop that people don't understand. Time doesn't exist because you are a creator drifting into space, sleeping right now in a spectrum, in an alternate reality, which is this life, where they have us humans, which are our godlike self, which is the universe, which is the creator. We're inside this vessel, and we're just watching the simulation. We're getting to experience the fucked up sideways as Matrix, and that's from the Moody Star himself. If y'all don't know who that is, go check him out. That's one of his quotes he says all the time, but that's the only way I can put it that I'm thinking about. This is a really deep conversation, so I'm trying to give y'all a lot of information at the same time at a fast pace because I don't want to make this too long. So you see how in history people were doing the wrong things, we're chasing power, trying to be too powerful. The people that's up there are watching all over us, trying to kill us, trying to destroy us. And then the universe is looking at it and it says, okay, this has to happen. And it's going to happen again. You're going to come back here. You're going to have a different life. You're going to have to wake up all over again. A lot of people are waking up, and if you wake up to a certain point, you're able to wake up, and when you go into your next life, which you're going to have to go rebuild, you're going to have to go through 10 times more suffering. We really haven't made as humans now. And this current future is going to shit though. Just so we can be able to create unity on this world. Because everybody else in the universe is all the animals, because I hope you know that we're not the only species on this planet. There's a lot of other species that are on this planet that are trying to kill us and trying to take our body and use our human body as a vessel for them to be able to survive. But they don't understand that the sun is getting hotter every summer, and the sun is going to be the reason why we die. And if you do not believe me, then I would recommend you go do your research, and I would recommend you start seeing all over the cities and the countries is getting hot as shit. We probably not gonna get it's gonna be a while before we get some cold air and some cold breeze around this joint. But history has to repeat itself, and it destroys itself in different ways, but it still repeats itself because time doesn't exist. Time doesn't exist unless we think time exists, and time only exists if we think in this matrix realm. And that's why they have us doing things within a time limit. You go to work, you work to a certain time, then you get off, and then you go do whatever you do to a certain time, then you come home, then you go to sleep, then that's rotation, repetition that continues to go. And then guess what? You wonder why years go by and your life is not different, it's the same. Then you're just like, what am I doing? What is going on? How do I change this? Why am I living in this simulation? How do I change this? Then you start to realize, I am a creator. So if I want to change, I have to change today. It starts day one, not one day. One day could be any day, and that will never be. Because one day is never one day. It's always tomorrow. So why not start day one, right? That's why time doesn't exist and history has to repeat itself. If we do not go through suffering and we do not overcome suffering, history is going to continually repeat itself until we can bring unity on this world, and then unity will be on this world for a certain amount of years, probably a couple thousands of decades, you might say, and then we'll go back into suffering because a group of people or a group of the people that be will try to get power, and the simulation will go. Now it could go the technology way, where technology takes over the world, and AI, that could go that way. But realistically, it seems like the sun is really gonna take us out. I don't know about you, but every time I go outside, I feel like the sun is baking my skin. And I got a lot of melanin in my skin. I am a creator. I do not identify as black because black means dead. And if you are from the Native American community, or I really don't know what to call us realistically. I'm still doing research. I'm trying to figure out all my ancestors. What did they really call us? Some people call us the Israelites in the Bible. Some people identify as the Israelites. Some people identify as being the universe, God, whatnot. I'm still trying to find out the truth. I am the person that's always been thinking outside the box, trying to figure out why this is this way, why this is this way, and why people just stuck and just live in a reality. Some people just want to wake up, go to party on a Saturday, a Friday night, and Saturday, and then, you know what I'm saying, rest up Sunday and go to work the whole entire week and be fine. Some people are born to go into the simulation and do that. Sometimes you got to understand, history has to repeat itself because people have to do the things that they have to do in this matrix in order for this matrix to function the way it did. If it didn't, it would be utmost chaos. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, I mean this world would be 10 times worse. It wouldn't be 10 times better because it would be so many woke people to where the people that be will be trying to take us out. And they would just make it plain obvious because they don't care. A lot of people have been dumb and they've been asleep. So a lot of people have been just, oh, okay. The people that beat them are like, okay, some people are waking up. Some people are still asleep. So we're just going to target the bots. The bots are only a certain amount of people. And then you got a lot of spiritual warriors, which is us, the people that wake up, the people that are trying to bring unity to this world. So when the universe, which is the creator, God, ourselves, come back and and for Judgment Day, if you might say, he is either going to bring unity or he's going to destroy. And it seems like he's bringing the sun to destroy, and then we're going to have to come back in another life and rebuild all this. And it's going to be sad for a lot of people, because a lot of people are going to still be in the spiritual realm trying to accept their death, and a lot of people are not ascending. When you die, it's the most peaceful thing that you will ever feel in your life. I want you to understand that. I'm not going to go into depth about death because, you know what I'm saying, it's a very touchy subject. A lot of people have their own differences on how they view death is supposed to be, so I do not want any backlash or hate from that. I'm only spreading my truth, so whatever I say in this video is based off the conclusion and the information that I've gained and the conclusion I then come up with in my brain, to where it kind of makes sense. You feel me? And if you agree, comment down below. Please comment what y'all opinions and how y'all feel about this, because I'm trying to really understand and wake up a lot of people to this truth. Because a lot of people are asleep right now, and a lot of people are starting to realize that the world is not how it used to be, and it's never going to be how it used to be, and it was never the same in the begin with. It was always going to happen this way, and if you realize that and you accept that, then you can figure out how can you change the world as a person and become an impact to where when you die, you leave a legacy, which is spread all throughout the world. Okay? So with that being said, I know that was a lot, but time doesn't exist and history has to continue to repeat itself, because this has to happen. If it doesn't happen this way, then chaos will happen, and you won't have yin and yang. You won't have good and evil. You will just have chaos, which is both maxed together. If you don't understand what I'm talking about. I'm giving y'all some time to think, you feel me? Y'all let me know right now, like, I'm dropping gems. Like, I'm just thinking about a lot of stuff. A lot of people think that I'm dumb. A lot of people think that I have my slow moments based off the things that I've done in my past years, smoking, drinking, messing up my brain. But it also made me wake up to the point where, like, now my soul is leading me. It's not my my ego. My ego is fully destroyed. I do not identify as this ego. I don't even understand what I was doing to create the ego that I created. Sometimes I be getting pissed at my ego, the ego structure that I built upon. So I be going back and destroying the parts of the ego that like no longer serves me, so I can become a better person and learn how to live throughout this matrix with my ego, because the ego has to be here. Because if you didn't have the ego, you'll be contemplating what life is. Like sometimes I do, depending on the day and the situation, and if I just smoke a blunt and, you know what I'm saying, just trying to not just forget about things and just think about things. I don't like saying that word, because then that creates a continuous loop, because your words are powerful, and I will make a video about why you should say less than more than the things that you say. Say less, because the less you say, the better. The more you say, the worse. You considered a fool if you say more and you speak with a fubulous tongue. You don't want to be fubulous. You want to be wise. And really, you really want to be righteous. But that's for you to decide on who you want to be. So, history has to repeat itself. Time doesn't exist. I hope y'all gained something from this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment if you're new. Hit the notification bell so when I upload bangers like this one, you shall be notified. And with that being said, it's your boy SpritualSmv, man. I'm out. Peace.